Don't judge my kitchen. Hey good people, we're going to start this video off with a picture of my undercut. This is when I was dyeing my hair cinnamon brown, I believe was the color. If you watch my lock journey video, then you've seen this picture, and I'll talk a little bit more of how I pretty much wore my hair for probably 10 years straight. But anywho, we're going to jump right into the video. So during COVID, I started growing out my undercut and I wanted to lock that hair in the back. When I look at my hair from the side, it looks like I have a little teeny weeny afro in the back, and I just didn't care for that anymore. So there was about maybe 2 rows where I could have locks, 4 on each row. So I went ahead and locked those. So here is one lock where I started off with comb coils. That was from my undercut. And I used really hardly any gel, just water, just to see if I could do it. Like I said, I'm not a professional and I knew I wasn't great with comb coils. So I figured if I was going to try it, why not try it on the back of my in the back of my head. And I was surprised at how quickly my hair grew in the back. And I did wait a little while just because I knew there was a possibility those comb coils would unravel. And even now, as you can see, the hair is not very long. Don't judge my kitchen. The hair is not very long, but it is about the same length that I used when I did the first row of comb coils. I'm just going to go through and try to section off where I'm going to do the locks. I already have 1 lock on this row, so I'm only going to do 3. And I'm trying to put my hair where it belongs because it's been about 4 months since I had a retwist. And it's going to be probably a little while longer, so I'm not trying to retwist that hair. I'm just trying to get it out the way. And I'm going to use the lock booster gel just to help with some separation, as it is a little bit difficult to do it with one hand holding the mirror. You guys know that I'm not too big on parting, and I had to be kind of careful here because my hair is growing every which kind of way, and I already don't have like the strongest, thickest roots. So wherever the hair wanted to go, I just let it be. I don't see myself doing any like intricate styles on the back of my nape area. So yeah, I'm just trying to get it sectioned off so I can do some little baby comb coils and we can see how these locks will turn out. Now, why did I have that many clips for 3 locks? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the lock booster, and this will kind of help keep the hair separated. It is very difficult doing this with one hand, but like I said, I wasn't too concerned with the neatness. And I think it was just cool for me to see the difference in the locks as compared to the comb coils and the 2-strand twist. If you've been watching my journey, you know I started my locks off with 2-strand twist. So it is interesting to see how they look in the end. And to be honest, I can't tell the difference between the locks I started off with the 2-strand twist and the ones that are comb coils, which are right above my the row I'm working on. And so now I'm just gonna see if I can get my son to help me hold the mirror. He was no help.
I need your help. With what? My hair. I don't know how to do that.
I just need your arm. So
This?
Yeah.
You know this?
hold the mirror.
Like that?
Yeah. Keep holding it for me.
What is all that?
Boy, hold it.
My hands are shaking.
So that didn't last long that he left me for Fortnite, but we're gonna move on. So for this part, you want to make sure your hair is free of tangles and place the comb at the roots, and you're just going to twist, but you're going to twist in a downward motion. I'm going at an angle. That's why you want to make sure your hair is free of tangles so the comb can kind of glide through the hair. Since I'm not great with comb coils, I'm just going to go ahead and twist it out, and then I will go back and twist the roots with a clip, just because one, it's hard for me to do that and record at the same time, and I'm already not that great with it. But I do want to show you guys that you can do comb coils to start locks even if you're not the best at it. So there's my little baby comb coil. So I'm going to do the middle one and then the last one, and then I'll go through and tighten it up with the clips. I don't know why my mouth is open. Now, if I was doing this on someone else, or if I was not doing on myself and recording at the same time, I would use the hand I'm holding the mirror with to hold the base of the lock while I pull it down, versus just pulling it down at an angle, just to keep from putting so much tension on the roots. And now I'm going to tighten up the roots with the clips. So there we have 3 little baby comb coils. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll remove the clips. And here I'm just showing you where this root is growing into the lock above it. And yes, the lock above it was part of my undercut that I started from Comb Coils about 2.5 years ago. Okay, so they're all dry. I'm going to remove the clips, and they are nice and fluffy. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for taking the time to watch me start these cute little comb coils underneath my undercut. It kind of gives me a taste of what it's like to start the journey over again. As always, until next time, take care.